Hail to the Phantom Menace. This is Bear Nerd Fun, and welcome Wes, Steven, Final, and Sporking News podcast. And I said it right.
Steven. I'm staring at you, Steven.
Hell, that is some of the most creepiest gay shit.
Look at my eyes, Steven.
No.
I'm a djinn. I'll give you a wish if you love me.
Is that Randy the Macho Man Savage?
No, that's the djinn. And with your love, I'll give you a wish.
Looks like Randy the Macho Man Savage to me.
Look at my fiery eyes, Steven.
I want none of that mythical dong. Not happening.
Beware the Drew.
Mythical dong will give you a
beware. I'd rather beware the Drew than the djinn.
Look, the djinn will give you a wish if you just touch its dong, Steven.
What if guys, he missed so much good shit backstage. What did Final say he would wish for, Scott? If
for
he had
not
to sleep,
hurt.
Just no pain. Yeah, no pain.
So he'd wish.
I don't think that's wasting it. I think you guys
probably could have gotten a bottle of whiskey, Final, and it would have been all good, and you would have had to waste that wish.
No, that pain would be there forever.
Final, you're having sex with the djinn to have a wish, and your wish is so the pain, you don't feel the pain of the sex, then don't have sex with the djinn.
Well, first you said this was against my wishes or will, so I was on that, you were part of that.
Point taken.
No. This is
a perverse Aladdin's lamp.
Yes, it is, bro. You have just.
All you have to do is rub it, Final. All you have to do is rub it.
Final, listen. I
want to know what's coming out.
I'm a genie in a bottle. Gotta rub me the right way.
Wes knows all about it. He's gotten a wish.
I blame Immortal Coil. He came on last night and he said, "Watch American Gods." And I went and watched it. And the first show. Great show, first episode. Oh my God, so good. And boobies. Chocolate boobies at that. And then the story's great. The actors are great. The premise, everything. The world building, everything. Awesome. Love it. And it just...
How many episodes in are you?
It was like wherever the djinn is. Because then you get to the beginning of, I don't know,
episode 3 or 4. Hour long.
About an hour long.
Yeah.
And then Final. Listen to me, Final.
Okay.
Final, you are a man from the Middle East, right? Okay.
Okay.
You just got into a taxi and there's another Middle Eastern gentleman in there and he's yelling at somebody in whatever language.
Is he the driver?
The guy, the driver. Okay. And so now you're the passenger, right? And now you realize that the driver speaks your language, so you start speaking in your language, right? Familiarity. And so then you notice when he's driving, you notice that when he is wearing sunglasses and it's at night, and when you see past the sunglasses, his eyes are on fire. Okay.
Show my eyes, Bear. Show my eyes.
You automatically know that this individual is a magical creature from your homeland, and you say to this magical creature, "I know it can be lonely for jinns," and then he admits to being one. So you place your hand on his shoulder, and he touches your hand. Eventually, you go. Listen. Go ahead. You have a question? Go ahead.
I forgot my question. You were mesmerizing me. Go ahead. Go on.
All right. So then, after the djinn touches your hand ever so tenderly, you go upstairs with the djinn to your room, and the djinn walks out of your bathroom in nothing but a towel, and you know what's about to happen, right? You know, you're looking, you start unbuttoning your shirt, and then the towel drops, and then you see this
slowly.
You see this mythical meat before you.
Whoa.
And
magical.
A very gay scene ensues. And when I mean gay, I mean the gayest shit I've ever seen. I love Spartacus. There's some gay shit in Spartacus. Who's nothing like this.
You're
man.
very gay.
Now listen.
We're not talking mild bisexuality here.
Look,
we're talking about got nothing on the djinn.
The djinn is taking that ass, all right? And you are giving it up.
And he ain't gentle.
Floppy dong in all, brother.
So you must accept the pain to reap the reward.
Well, he doesn't grant wishes. Well, he says that he doesn't grant wishes, but you reply to him tenderly, "You already have."
Oh, so you were asking.
Magical meat.
You were asking for it.
Mythical meat, baby.
Oh, boy.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Okay, yeah.
What happens next?
Well, what happens next is you're watching this on your phone, all right? You're a person, you're actually watching the scene on your phone, and you think like any normal gay scene in a TV show that you usually fast forward to, right? You hit that little 10-second fast forward mark on your phone, on your app. You hit it once. Now you think it's a usual fucking gay scene in a show. So you hit it twice, you skip past it, right? You don't see any of the real, but you hit it twice and it's getting gayer. And then you hit it like 2 more times and it's getting
How
gayer.
gay, Steven? What's going on?
And then you hit it.
Give us a visual.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, right? To fast forward.
So this is just a long.
Boy, I bet it was. You bet it was long. And then you get to
they were loving on one another.
You get to that 10th, and you're completely baffled at the fact that this gay scene has lasted. This very gay scene has built up and lasted over a minute. Where you see this mythical sandy desert background, and this djinn, this huge, powerful djinn, is all up in his back hole, and his dong is flopping around, and he's arching his back like, oh my god, I love this gay mythical dong. And you're like, holy shit, tap 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 tap, and then you finally get to the next scene, but that has completely killed your will to continue watching the show, and you go to bed.
Wow.
Only on the late edition early, folks, every Saturday.
Mythical
and
meat.
just think, 9 o'clock. There's going to be the 4 Horsemen and the late edition.
We should now call this stream the Mythical Meat.
Ooh, there you go.
Wow, so he shook that gin up into a martini and just drank it all down, huh?
That gin destroyed him. He was a little guy too, and that gin took him places he never thought he wanted to go. It was so beautiful, Stephen. Wow. Remember it in your mind's eye, Stephen.
Listen, I can deal with so much dong. All right, I liked Game of Thrones, and there was a little bit of a dong in it, right? And Spartacus, there was definitely some dong going on, and even had like gay love scenes that I did fast forward, but it was always a 1, 2, it's over, right? So I can deal with some of that. But look, the gin final. What would you do for a wish? Would you
not that? My goodness, I don't think I even want to watch it, let alone partake in it just for a wish. I'll go wishless.
I want to wish.
I think I can. I don't know. Gosh.
It's too late for that, Bear. Wishes. He already lost. Go vote anyway, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm up again. I'm up against Chris now. It's just Chris and I. It's down to the final 2.
You and Chris Knight?
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, so he's the mouth of the fandom.
I know, but he's lost twice, so we're both on even ground right now. PJ was asking in the chat, is what Steven talking about the topic for tonight?
We're talking about American Gods.
I think he's ready.
I can just imagine PJ like mock shocked.
He's clutching his pearls.
Right, he's clutching his pearls.
The gin will give you a pearl necklace.
The Sentinel asked Steven, does the gin use lube? I'll be honest with you, if he did, it was during one of those many taps that I was using to get past that scene. So I don't know.
No. If there's lube, I didn't tap.
Did you watch the whole scene?
I drank it in, Steven.
Scott's
like you
a real
said.
man. Scott's a real man.
I watched it. And it didn't move, so I was really proud of myself. But as I watched it, all I could think of, God, he's hurting that little man. He's hurting him greatly. He didn't even spit on it. Oh, God, that poor guy. And about a minute and a half later, as I'm curled up in the corner in the fetal position crying, I realized it was over. I felt like I also went through the journey with this man. It was scary, Stephen. Look into the gin's eyes, Stephen.
Wow, that gay. Yeah, so that was my introduction to American Gods last night. This morning, I guess it would have been. And so I want to thank Immortal Coil, because Immortal said, yeah, Immortal's like a butch kind of guy, right? He's got
Has he gone this far? Has he seen?
I don't know. Dude, right. Immortal was like, look, man, that show is awesome.
Oh,
man.
He has.
And he's manly too. So you expect him to say something manly. He's got Metallica and his videos and shit. And then, right? So I'm expecting, I saw boobs.
Because Immortal.
and I was happy.
A mortal wouldn't have been the mortal wouldn't have been taking it. He's watching it like, I could do that with the Jin's doing. I would totally bang him, and it wouldn't be gay because I'm immortal. Because he's immortal.
Lucky Pierre the Jin.
The coil would be the immortal coil would be the Jin, and it wouldn't be gay. He'd be giving him the gift of a wish.
He's also giving him something else. Hey.
Yeah.
Dong.
Wes Moody, would you bang a Jin for a wish?
No, get banged. Get banged.
Get banged. Yeah, excuse me. Get used. Get taken. Controlled in a mythical desert.
If there is such a thing, it definitely would have to be a female Jin.
Are there female Jin?
They're not. No, those are Jin.
You caught me. I was off getting some vodka, so I just heard the question. But
just say yes. Just say yes.
Sure, why not?
All right.
Well, you know, I mean, I Dream a Genie. If we're talking that kind of.
No.
Barbara Gordon.
Very masculine Jin. A large Jin.
A large.
Someone that towers over you, and when he puts his hands on your shoulders, you know something's about to go down. You don't like.
With fire in his eyes.
Eggplant and strawberry.
You're gonna get that wish, Final.
That's what's
what do you do?
All right. Is this more like Oz, or is
Eggplant
this
and
really a
strawberries, my
mythical
friend.
situation?
No, Oz. Okay, there's another. You know what?
No,
Good
it's
call,
mythical.
Wes. Good call, Wes. The scenes in Oz, I could fast forward through. Tap tap. You know, or tap tap tap. Maybe every now and again it was a fast forward every 10 seconds. Tap 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 tap. But not like this. Not like this, Wes. This was really gay.
I gotta admit, I fast forwarded through it too. Yeah.
Drink it in, boys. Drink it in.
Cheers, Did anyone watch the whole scene without fast forwarding? That's the question, I think.
Scott
I'm
did.
talking
He just said
to you, man.
Oh, you watched it with the whole thing.
I thought I'd miss something if I did. Oh, I missed nothing.
I've not seen it. I'll give it the
There's
old college
dongs
try, but
flapping
no
everywhere.
promises.
There's dongs flapping everywhere. Those are big men. He's a big man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that show is it's powerful. It's powerful, Steve.
That is.
Yeah,
Other than that one scene that just seems like it's way too
The
long.
rest of it's just boobs and
the goddess
man.
who keeps shoving people up her cooch.
Oh
Yes.
man, that was.
Let's talk about her.
Yeah.
Steven, you get sucked into her cooch, but guess what? You're in extreme pleasure. You get to live in her cooch like paradise forever.
Right.
With that.
You live inside there.
Oh, she sucks up everybody, dude. You shrink. You literally shrink into like a Yoda-sized person and get sucked up into her cooch. It's amazing.
Oh, wow, this show.
God, this show is fucked up.
Something else.
Yeah,
This show is unbelievable.
There are some serious moments in that show. I'm telling you, that's what keeps me coming back. And I hear that they're not going to have a third season.
Oh man!
I thought I heard something like that.
Really?
I hope not, because it's a good show.
Maybe they needed more gin.
They didn't have enough gin in it.
There you go, Steven. I think you should write. You should write something about this, Steven. Put your dreams into words.
We have to check this show out. It seems like the kind of sick and twisted shit that I might enjoy watching.
You would, Wes. It really is enjoyable.
It's entertaining, sick and twisted. That's for sure.
Well, I mean, that's got to be the right kind, you know?
I love the dead girl mostly. I totally sleep with her.
The dead.
She is hot.
If not being single and all
She
that,
just came back. So I don't want to know. Can't talk
Oh,
about that yet.
Came back from the dead.
sorry. Did I screw that one up?
Well, see, the main protagonist, he's in jail. I don't think it will matter if I tell you this, but he's the main protagonist is in jail, and they're supposed to get out in a few days, and he gets out because his wife died in a car accident.
Oh, you don't. Have you seen how she died?
Yes, I understand. Well, I saw the whole first episode, which is it gets better and better and better, or worse.
Yeah,
and
they
worse,
showed
depending on
that
your
though.
perspective.
They show how she died. They showed the scene.
Oh, they
can't
showed.
remember.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. No,
Oh.
dude, I got it to
Oh, it's
gin,
magical.
and
It's
I had to
magical.
stop. I'm sorry, but 20 clicks to get past the gay scene. Yeah, it's too much.
Wait till you see that one, Steven. It's another story all in its own, and I won't spoil it for you.
Does she still have it in her mouth?
Parrot Head says this is weirder than our conspiracy shows.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, we're live.
So let's get
What?
to
Oh.
let's get to the points where there was some magic involved, and because those Jinn, that Jinn was a pretty fierce warrior,
Mm-hmm.
tough man, tougher than nails.
In bed
Yeah.
or
Stunning
No,
and brave.
fighting, magic and stuff like that. They're Jinn.
The
They're
Jinn.
tougher than nails. Yeah.
In
In
some
some of these-
ways.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, you please, my friend.
In some ways, a lot of these characters, man, they're tough as hell. I mean, you're serious, man.
They're gods.
well, they're gods, right? Or new
Oh,
gods?
yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
they're supposed
Well,
to have,
Some old.
yeah,
and
you got
some
new ones and you got old, and it's just a really sometimes hard to follow, but if you're paying attention, it's a very cool story of what the one guy's trying to do. It's cool. It's a good show, and I would suck if they didn't get a third season, even though I haven't finished the second season. I kind of fell off after like an episode, but I should get back into it if
Yeah,
and only if they're going to do another season.
I think I'm somewhere in the middle of the second season.
I heard that the second season. Well, never mind. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I haven't even seen the damn show, so I shouldn't be spoiling it.
Way to go, Wes.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
mean, we can talk about it. I don't care. They're,
yeah. free.
Mirror.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I heard it jumped the
Spoilers
shark
ahead,
and really
people.
sucked.
Spoiler away.
Yeah. Dude, the first like 2 episodes I watched, and I'm like, this isn't the same feel as the first season. That first season, you felt like after the final episode, something major was going down, and then they're back to the same old. I don't know. It's
it's
whatever.
the same way with I watched the Borgias, and it was the same thing. Like, it was inconsistent. The first season was really good. The second season they changed some of the character dynamics and ratcheted up crazy on a couple of them. And then the third season they ratchet up other aspects on other characters, and you're like, this is not the same character from season to season to season.
So you're watching The Borgias, right?
It's the one with Jeremy Irons.
Yeah, I've never watched that show.
All right.
Oh,
The other
okay, I've
one is
seen that.
either The or just Borgias. Check out
Gotcha.
the other one. It was better. I liked it way more
I'll
than
check
the
it
one
out.
with Jeremy Irons. One has The in the title. The other one doesn't. I think it's a better show. And then there's one Medellin, or it's about the family that ran like the banks and became popes. Medellin or something like that on check that one out too on Netflix. That's an interesting one too. They're like one of the most powerful families in Florence, I want to say.
I
Or
started watching Marseille too. That's a period piece. I think it's pretty good.
I love period pieces, man.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you the other night, or just the other stream. There's that show Motherland, which is about an alternative history where witches got involved in the Revolutionary War
Yeah, I want to see that.
and now are like the armed force of the American government. And it's cool because if you go into it thinking it's woke, you're going to see woke. But if you go into it realizing this is the history that they have where female witches are the warriors, then you can understand that this is just that world. And it's really good. I liked it.
Oh, hey, what's up, Lorena?
Hey, Lorena, the gin.
Lorena.
I guess you were
Yeah.
talking about that gin dong, I guess. Which brings up the question.
Supernatural man loving apparently is what's going on.
I'm bringing back, Steven,
Oh.
I'm bringing back the gin for you.
It is fucking terrible. I can't.
He's looking right up at you with his fiery
So
eyes
were you
saying, you're
able
next.
to get
You know what?
past that and actually see the
I'm
whole
looking back
gist
at you.
of that episode?
Yeah, did you watch the rest of that episode?
I don't know, man. I was really,
Hail Tyler Mungo.
I was really hurt. I don't know. I don't know if I did. I kind of got, like when something really horrific happens to you and you lose a little bit of time, like you lose memory. Like that is how I feel about the gin instance.
Kind of like you went to your happy place after while
I
you were
did. I
watching
went to
it?
my happy place
Yeah,
after the
I got
10th or 12th click, and it still wasn't done being really gay.
Is it just this one scene, or are there multiple scenes that you get?
No,
this?
I mean, this was
Now that I think that was like the major one that I remember.
No, it's just the show had a steady rhythm. Look, there's this one cool ass scene where one of the gods that I don't know the name of yet, or they had said the name, but I'm not familiar with it. It was an African god, and he goes into the hull of a slave ship coming across from Africa.
Oh, right, yeah.
Does the speech and the spiel to these guys, and they speak.
He's not African. He is a like
he looks
may
like a
actually
1920s type of.
Well, he's
bird.
like more of like a Creole or a or voodoo.
Something.
Does he have a giant dick?
No, we didn't see his penis, and you know. But anyway,
I did that for you, Tyler.
I wasn't sure where this was going, so.
Anyway, he does this great scene, and you know, there's like things like they throw things out of left field at you, like these from different eras with these different gods. Oh my God, shut up! And then and there's a lot of boobies, and you know, and then you get to this point where the show opens up, and you know, they take you on this gay ride, this really gay ride, like extra gay,
magical ride,
and it's like, okay, I can handle like the affectionate scenes between gay men in media. You know, I can handle it, but this was
don't be a phobe.
Don't be a phobe, right? But this was full on insertion. This was fucking tummy sticks. I was like, nah. I can't.
Tummy sticks.
Tummy sticks.
What were you gonna say, Bear? As he's talking about tummy sticks,
he said Tommy sticks went poof. Basically, I was gonna say I have another moniker. Tyler Mongo has dubbed me Ghost Bear.
Hail Tyler.
And so I gave him a little bit of Ghost Bear there. Yeah.
Ghost Bear can win Connect 4 with one move. Whoa. Connect 4 with one move.
See?
Defying the laws of physics.
Hey, have you seen the little video of the dog playing
the dog
vertical checkers? Have you seen that one? No, the dog's playing checkers with the guy. The guy beats the dog, and the dog knocks the thing over.
Oh yeah, don't like
that was it's a cool little video. I can't remember where I saw it, but I believe it's a collie picking up the vertical checker pieces, dropping it in the hole, and one guy's dropping his right there, and then the dog's got like two, and then he drops one on top of there, and then the dog knocks the thing down. It was funnier than hell.
Well,
dog wasn't happy about losing.
Steven, it's like the gen dropping it in the hole.
See, PJ, it's Steven.
He wants to know what tummy sticks are. Steven. Will you explain that to PJ?
Yes, Steven, please explain.
Okay. I got that term from what are they called? Wedding Crashers, from Wedding Crashers. When the one character was the gay son was trying to
the brother.
The brother. He was like curls on top of me. He goes, "I want to play tummy sticks," and he's like, "What? Tummy sticks?" No. Like that's where I got that.
Wedding Crashers might be one of the most underrated, greatest comedies of all time, dude. I laugh every time I watch that. I find something new every single time. When he's talking about when he's eating breakfast and he's talking about midnight rapes. Oh, that is hilarious.
What's that guy's name?
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn. That's it. Have you seen his new movie? Arkansas?
No.
Oh man, you gotta watch it.
I didn't know what's it about? I didn't know he had a new movie.
It's about a drug dealer who came up and built an empire, and it's really cool the way it's done.
It's like a serious movie, drama.
Yeah, serious movie. Yeah.
So no gins.
No gins. Well, we don't know. It is drugs.
It's got
to smuggle them in somewhere.
What's his name? Liam Hemsworth's brother in it. As well.
The other Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth.
The Chris, yeah.
Well, Chris is Thor. You talking about Thor?
No, his brother.
Liam. Oh, Liam.
Is that his name, Liam? Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's in it, and man, it's pretty freaking awesome.
It's funny because
it's got the criminal element and all that to it, you know.
You know, it's funny too, Bears. People want to cancel Vince Vaughn because he's more conservative. And as an actor, coming out conservative is like dangerous in this time and place we live in.
I did not know he was conservative, really.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. But you see, I generally, as a rule, don't really know if actors are political or conservative.
There's only a couple that are.
I don't look for it.
Well, they don't. Yeah. Well, they also hide it. There's I was listening to Steven Crowder once, and he talked about they have like secret breakfasts and meetings where conservative actors can just come together and be themselves.
You know,
because
Tim
they
Allen.
actually have
Tim
to
Allen's
hide it.
also he's kind of alluded to that as well.
Yep.
That there's kind of like a
It's like a secret
underground,
society.
that they get together, and he's admitted that too. It's crazy
That's
when you
sad,
can't,
dude.
being ostracized.
Well, look at Chris. Pratt.
especially
Chris
as
Pratt.
you know, as forceful as some of these people on the left are with their viewpoints. You know, I mean, you can't even just make an offhand comment. It's ridiculous.
Nope.
Double standard.
It was like the left has become the party of we accept you all unless you disagree with us.
Yeah, you
Like
guys
the
know
Jen.
that show Last Man Standing that Tim Allen had
Yeah.
on TV? I think it was on Fox, and they canceled it because it was so kind of right wing oriented, and there was such an uproar that the fans demanded it be brought back, and I think Netflix ended up picking it up and bringing it back for like another season or two.
Well, it wasn't it originally on?
I thought it was on ABC.
Oh, maybe.
Started on
Yeah, it might not have been Fox. Maybe it was
It
ABC.
started on ABC and it got taken off of there, and then Fox took it up, and then they took it off, and then I believe Netflix took it up for a little while.
Yeah.
But
Well, the problem is
that show just can't get a break.
I know.
the problem
yeah.
is Hollywood doesn't realize that that a large, like Michael Jordan always said, Republicans buy sneakers too. And if you keep painting conservative people as the devil in all your shows, you're gonna lose money. You're gonna lose those patrons because people are sick and tired of being painted as the devil.
Well, you got all these people that are crying the loudest, and all these people that cry the loudest. They're normally got something going on in their background that's,
right,
visible and see through. It's like, you live in glass house, but yet you want to throw stones. And you got all these people doing this and doing that, and it doesn't matter whether it's in access media and entertainment or it's in DC, whether they're being vicious and mean and just all kinds of bullshit to each other, and can't be a fucking human being. And is it too hard for people to go out there, be a human being, and be kind? Can Access Hollywood take a fucking break for once and just shut the fuck up and let people write stories?
No, because it's all about money.
Yeah. Well, you see, being that it's about money, they don't care about fucking money because we ain't gonna spend money on that.
Yeah, they're losing it. They're losing money.
Well, and that's what it's going to take, Bear. That's what it's going to take for any kind of real change, is for them to go broke.
I predicted that Disney will go bankrupt.
Well, they're already down 1.4 billion.
Yeah, I predicted
due to
that
this
they're going to lose
COVID.
I think that'd be a good thing if they did, honestly.
Man, you know that.
Who do you think would buy them?
Went on as a major monkey wrench.
Apple, supposedly.
Yeah, Apple, right?
Netflix maybe.
And I'm hearing rumors
Netflix
that
has enough money to do that, though.
that CBS
Netflix has a lot of debt.
is for sale.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Viacom. Yeah, Viacom's for sale. Netflix, actually, Netflix is in talks. I heard, rumor, take it with a grain of salt, as Midnight's Edge would say, that Netflix is in talks of buying Viacom.
Star Trek on Netflix.
Yeah, well, it already is. The good Star Trek is.
Well, the question then becomes, because Netflix has actually done various types of programming. They've done far left and they've done regular. I guess, God, that's the two extremes now: far left and normal. But they do. They do different types of movies and series that are targeted different demographics.
Sabrina.
So I would trust them. I think I would trust them to maybe want to make money off Star Trek if they were to acquire it and do it right.
Steven, have you ever watched Sabrina on Netflix?
No.
So I watched the first season and it was okay. No gins. Hot young witches. You think it's going to be good?
Oh, yeah, but I bet anti-gin.
No, it's so beyond that too. What it is Sabrina's whole job is to bring down the patriarchy of the Church of Satan, because she is part of the church, but because they're trying to go back to the old ways of male patriarchy, So she's half witch, and her family is all witches. Her parents died, and her dad was like the head priest of the House of Church of Satan. And
Gee, Wes, that sounds very familiar, doesn't it?
right. And in the Church of Satan, the guy who took over wants to bring it back to the old ways where the patriarchy ruled with an iron fist. And she's, her and her little gang of, she has one girl that's now a boy and just check all the boxes trying to fight the patriarchy. I mean, legit trying. That's all it is fighting the patriarchy.
I know you've explained this twice, but I'm afraid you're going to have to try and dumb this down just a little bit further because I am not comprehending.
Okay, so you remember a show called Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they redid it on Netflix, and now Sabrina is a witch.
Okay.
Her dad was was like the grand poobah of he was like the high priest of the Church of Satan, which all the witches and warlocks are part of.
I thought it was just a campy show about.
She is to be wed to. Oh no, she is to be wed to Satan.
What?
And
wow, this is definitely not like the original.
Whoa, whoa.
The original was like the one with
dude.
What's her name? Sarah. Oh God.
She lived with her aunts in some mansion or something.
Oh, she lives with her aunts. Yeah, she lives with her aunts.
Yeah, we push whole fucking all witches worship Satan bullshit again. Is this?
Oh no, it's definitely they all worship Satan. She's the only one that doesn't want to marry Satan because you got to put your name in his book. But he wants her. Satan wants her. Melissa Joan Hart, yeah, but
is it Melissa Joan Hart that's playing it?
Not in this
original, which was like a campy kind of.
I remember the original.
Yeah. Did you ever watch? Do you ever watch Mad Men?
A sitcom?
Yeah, a sitcom, tongue in cheek. House full of witches. Didn't really get religious on it.
This kind of started that way. That's the best part. It starts kind of joking.
It's all about her going on dates or something.
Right. Well, this one starts kind of like that, and it changes. The girl who plays Sabrina is the daughter from Mad Men, and it truly is. The whole show is her trying to bring down the patriarchy of the Church of Satan.
Wow.
So they did what every show is trying to do now, make it extra dark, extra serious.
Let's reinforce over 1,000 years of propaganda and bullshit with a TV show. That's great.
Yep.
Yeah, rock on, bro. Wow.
Good night, Lorena.
Good night, Lorena.
Good night, Lorena.
Good night, Lorena.
Sorry, you heard us talking about dongs.
Yeah, it came into
talking about gin dong.
It was Scott's fault. That wasn't my fault.
Yeah,
that show sounds like it sucks.
It sounds like it's really bad. Oh man,
I tried, dude. I tried it. Like the first season, I was like, this is.
Well, this is the thing. This is the thing: is that the Satanists appropriated the term witch, and then they add warlock in next to it, and those are two completely different things. A warlock is a person who uses their gifts for dark. A witch is a person that, and harm none, do as he will. And they're two completely different things. And it's a stereotype that's been thrown upon various different types of pagan communities over the centuries as an excuse to burn them and rape them and kill them. So, I don't really appreciate, actually. I've had friends that were satanic in my past, but I don't really appreciate them using the term witch. I think it's a continuation of an insult that was meant to kill many people, and appropriating it only continues the stigma. So take your devil and your bullshit and go over there. I don't want any of it. But doing something like this is God, not only just disgraceful to the source material, but disrespectful for those of us in the community who may wear that label and is tired of that stigmatic association.
Absolutely, man.
Right.
Damn, I'm real pegging today. I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey, man. Hey, I was following a friend of mine, Eric Lambert, around. He was going around bars and coffee shops playing acoustic guitar, and the one guy that was running the place there, he noticed me right off the bat, and he goes, "Dude, man, I felt you walk through the door," and I'm like, "Really?" And one of his friends next to him referred to me as a warlock, and the guy immediately corrected him. No, you don't call him that ever. Don't call him that. And it was a real thing. And then later on, basically we were out because there was no smoking in the coffee shop. I was outside having a cigarette, and he came out and he goes, "Oh man, I'm sorry about that, man. That guy doesn't know. He doesn't understand."
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, and that happens.
And he seen me come in the door and he felt me and all that. And the other guy was just like being a little bit ignorant.
Well, it's just like
he didn't know.
Yeah, dig it. It's just like anything else. If someone is truly ignorant of something, you just enlighten them. And if they choose to move forward with that enlightenment using something in a disrespectful way, then they're just an asshole. But you don't. My question was, when you walked through that door, did you have a gin on?
We met the gin.
No, I had.
How would you have one on? How would you be wearing one?
Powerful objects, put it that way, in my pocket.
Well, I was thinking a very powerful phallic presence, having a gin on.
Yeah, you wear them on your back.
You wear them, yeah. Like a coat, like an overcoat.
That's pretty hot.
Like a throw.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I am I'm sorry, Bear. I'm falling asleep over here. So if I do, and you guys hear me smack the mic, just keep going. Keep going. I got about 15 more minutes in me.
I've never fallen asleep on a stream before.
John Talks did.
Yeah, John Talks has a couple times.
I believe Wes does too.
I did fall asleep after the stream last night, though.
Yes, yeah.
I tried to, and then I couldn't. So I watched American Gods, and
I had a feeling you were.
Ran into
sweet dreams.
Yeah, ran into something that gave me a waking nightmare.
Was it something like this, Steven?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, bro. Yes, sir. Made me feel like
funny.
that.
Shite like that makes me glad. Mostly watch classic stuff like Monty Python. But now for something completely different, Parrot Head, a giant dong.
Oh, wow. This.
So, do you guys know anything about Robert Rodriguez?
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Director.
Yeah, he's directing The Mandalorian season 2.
Oh, really?
Now when they say stuff like that, this is an article by Matt McGlowan. He's one of my favorites because he's not afraid to go after certain subjects, and he surprised me a couple different times. And I was starting to wonder, is this guy Phantom Menace? Because
Robert Rodriguez.
No, the guy that wrote this article is
okay.
Matt McGlowan, Cosmic Book News, and I haven't really seen any other articles other than him on here, and but according to him, Rodriguez is confirmed to be directing the episode for The Mandalorian season 2, and what I'm wondering is how many episodes is he gonna direct?
Well, if they do what they did the last season, they each directed about 2. There were what, like 6 directors, 5 or 6 directors, I forget how many, 10 episodes or 12, and they each directed 2. So I'd imagine they'll probably do the same thing. I know Bryce Howard, which was my least favorite episode of last season, but she's supposed to come back and direct, another 1 or 2, I guess.
Well, hey, he's known for Dusk Till Dawn, Spy Kids, Sin City. Sin City, that was a weird movie.
Yeah, that was a weird movie.
Planet Terror, Machete, Alita.
They're all pretty weird movies. And they're all very stylistic, though.
Yeah. That's Sin City, man. That was a weird movie.
He did. Didn't he do El Mariachi and what the one after that?
Yeah, the road race one.
Did he do Desperado too?
He did
the
do
first
Desperado,
one. It's El Mariachi. Was that the word you were thinking of?
Yeah, mariachi.
Yeah, my grandfather was born in the town where mariachi music was developed and came about.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the western side of Mexico.
Oh, he also directed Alita, Battle Angel, which I thought was really damn good.
So did I, man.
I like that movie.
Kind of hoping we get another one, but Disney bought 20th Century Fox just so they could just fuck it up.
Oh, that was a 20th Century Fox movie.
Yes.
And yeah, that was a good movie. Did you guys all see that?
Yeah, that was.
Own it.
Lita?
Yeah,
it was.
Lita.
It was good.
I've
there
not
was some
seen it yet.
things I would. I felt like it was rushed in a way, but it was. I mean, just the visual aspect of it was amazing. The story was good too. She was, she was played well. She wasn't just all powerful, and it was a very good one. I liked it. Wasn't bad.
Yeah, I'd like to see what he's gonna do.
Yeah,
with,
I'd like to see the next chapter.
of Alita.
We'll have all the guys.
Yeah, Lita.
We're gonna have, of course, Baby Yoda. Carl Withers will return as Grief Karga. Gina Carano will be back as Cara Dune, and Bill Burr will return as well.
I would gin that ass.
The Imperial turned mercenary, and Mayfeld. Guy, I'm having a hard time pronouncing that word. Guy Carlo.
Giancarlo.
Giancarlo.
I have problems with that word every now and then.
Yeah, that's a
Esposito.
tough one.
Yeah, they're all going to be back.
Yeah, he's badass.
You know,
And we're getting
the funniest thing.
Breaking Bad, that guy was awesome.
You know what the funniest thing is about Giancarlo Esposito is that he was in some weird, obscure series in the 90s that got canceled where he had this kid, his wife had trouble getting pregnant, and they had a sperm donor, and it turned out the sperm donor, the doctor that was doing it, got caught using his own sperm, and that was the premise of the sitcom that got canceled.
Is that a true story?
It is a true story, actually.
God.
And so I always remember him from that and not from Breaking Bad.
It was a sitcom?
Yeah, it was a sitcom.
I
think it was called Bakersfield.
What we got here?
That was also part of it. He moved to a lame town like Bakersfield. And
How long has that been sitting there?
Oh, just for a minute. Well, this is back when we were talking about. You said something about who might be Fandom Menace. This guy, Kurt Metzger. I listen to Joe Rogan podcast and watch this Joe Rogan with him when you guys get a chance. I don't want to play and get your copyright strike. This guy, if this guy doesn't listen to some of the bigger channels or one of our channels, then it is showing a shift in people who are speaking out against agenda in Hollywood, SJWs, social justice warriors, all that stuff. Because subject for subject in this interview, you're like, damn, they just talked about that on Nerdrotic, or damn, I just heard that on that Umbrella Guy. Just subject after subject. So I mean, if he's not Fandom Menace, then I think it's showing a change in. I think it's actually validating the fact that when I say we represent the mainstream, then it might be true. I mean, it might really be true. But if he does follow the Fandom Menace, then he's Fandom Menace. Hail, brother, welcome to the Fandom Menace. But go check out this video. It's really good. It's a good interview. They go over Snowflake and Safe Space. In this clip.
Is he on Twitter? Send him a StreamYard link and see if he shows up.
I don't know his Twitter, but I can look for it.
Sometimes I'll do that on my live streams. We'll go and I'll find a big YouTuber or a big celebrity or something, and I'll just randomly message them a StreamYard link just to see.
Anyone ever show up yet?
No, of course. No, not yet.
Oh,
I've tried Ricky Berwick 3 times, and he's not showed up yet.
So this is the writer that you were asking about, Bear? This guy, this is him? Or Steven or anyone?
Say again?
This is the writer you were asking about? This is the guy who wrote the article. You were wondering if he's Fandom Menace. This is him, right? That Joe Rogan.
No, not the one on Joe Rogan.
Talking about Matt McGlowan and
okay.
Put the link to that YouTube video, Stephen, in the private chat, so that way we can check it out later without getting copyright struck.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I got to get some sleep. I'm falling asleep over here.
Well, hey, brother, man.
My damn kids wake me up too early.
Well, I put this together just so that way you can get on here because I knew that you had to get to sleep.
I know. I appreciate it, my friend.
And I caught the 6:30 hint. I'm like, okay, yeah. I caught that.
I know. We started. I tried.
Finish the
I tried,
conversation, but I caught it. I was like, yeah, okay.
Bear, thank you for having me on, man. I appreciate it. It's fun.
Anytime.
We'll have to do this again.
Look at the real quick. Look at the private chat at 9 o'clock. Nobody knows yet. I haven't said nothing.
Awesome, brother.
He just checked checked the message that I sent to him, and he's friends with me on Facebook.
Cool. I'm gonna be listening then. Guys, have a good stream. I'll talk to you all soon.
Hey, have a good night,
Have a
buddy.
good one,
Thanks,
man.
Bye.
Later,
Always
boys.
a good time.
Later.
The gin loves you, Steven.
Whatever, dog. Yeah, Kurt Mester's Twitter says social distance warrior.
Social distance warrior?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Nice.
Yeah, I can message him, but I followed him. Apparently, he has a channel, but I don't see it linked anywhere.
He has a YouTube channel?
I don't know. It says Kurt Mester is now on YouTube, but he doesn't have. He has his comedy.com account, but not his Twitter account because I guess he's a boomer. I mean, his YouTube account.
We should have everybody here on the panel and in the chat tweet and ask and invite them on the show.
Send a tweet out?
Yeah. We're live. We sent you a StreamYard link. Show up.
He's got advertisements for his show. It's that on this week's episode, we discuss how kids' adventure movies would lead to molestation in real life and more. New episode of Can't Get Right is available on iTunes. So I guess he's doing the social media thing.
Well, he should be promoting his channel then.
Should be.
He probably did on Joe Rogan.
We need to school him, because this guy's famous. He doesn't need our help.
Right. He's doing just fine.
Well, you never know. It gets lonely at the top. Sometimes,
It's true, especially if you're like an outcast,
Hey, sometimes you know what? When you get down to it, we're all just human.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So you
Except
never
for the
know.
gin.
And
There he is. Yeah.
you know what they say: a squeaky wheel gets the grease, so it never hurts to ask.
Yep. I'll follow
it's
him.
now on YouTube, but it doesn't have his link. He does have a website though, and I'm guessing it's maybe there.
Yes.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah, here you go.
Let's do
check out
it.
the videos on Joe Rogan. Check that shit out.
Hey,
I like Joe
we're-
Rogan. I watch those shows.
We're live. We just sent you.
We're talking about mythical dicks.
Link. Join us.
You'd be interested.
Really
Now.
fucking gay.
That was right up your alley. No pun intended.
All right, I just tweeted at him. We'll see if he shows up. We should, we should tweet Ricky Berwick too. I want to get Ricky
Yeah,
Berwick
why
on the
not?
show.
Yeah.
Why don't you just tweet out Ryan Johnson while you're at it? Let's get him in here.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's
I
do
think
it.
we should. Yep.
Hey
Can you imagine
guys,
if, like one of those guys jumped in?
man babies, I heard you hated The Last Jedi.
Or you could just get Ruin Johnson and be more entertaining.
Oh, dude. Yeah, right. Fucking send a link out to Anthony and Ryan Johnson at the same time.
Yep.
That would be great if fucking Ryan Johnson showed up and then Anthony Ergo shows up with the face mask on. Hello, man babies.
Yep.
That'd be incredible. Be the most watched stream.
Yes. Better be 1,000 subs tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting retweeted. Thank you, Parrot Head. All right.
Parrothead is the man.
Yeah.
Beware the Drew.
So I'm going to message Ricky Berwick right now because Ricky Berwick, for whatever reason, still accepts messages.
He hasn't learned yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hasn't been sent enough gin domes.
We can change that right now.
Yeah, that's right, baby. Imagine he's touching your hand, brushing it ever so tenderly. God. I
Oh,
couldn't.
man.
I
I
couldn't.
think he deleted the prior message I had inviting him on last time. Damn it.
Because, damn, Wes, he was like,
It's not a good sign.
he said, fuck you, Wes. I don't know you.
You say that?
You never know, man. You never know.
I've done that, dude. I've messaged people and I go back and think, oh, maybe I should contact them and let them know about this. And there's like 3 or 4 of my messages. no response.
No response.
Hey, famous people have cocktails late at night, just like the rest of us, and might do something, daring. You never know.
If they're too drunk, they might make some bad decisions.
But
That brings up a strange question.
Beer bottle glasses.
What would we do?
I'll drink to that, folks.
What would we do if Ryan Johnson actually came on a stream?
I have thought about that before.
How would you act?
Right. Wow. Do you act like, do you get serious all of a sudden? Because you got the thing is, you want to keep them in the room talking, right? You got to keep them in.
There's going to be a lot of why questions.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No, but I mean, like, would we be nasty? Like, I don't think I would be.
Well, that's the thing.
No,
I don't think I would
be
either.
Professional.
Yeah, you'd want to keep them in the room. You want to keep them talking.
Have a conversation, right?
Right.
Yeah,
if you just start being nasty, like he's going to dip out and, that's it. There goes your chance. But
what if Ryan Johnson comes in and just starts trying to dick down on us?
Oh, then you'd be then you'd fight dick with dick.
Yeah, I think I would be professional too. I think I would. I think I would have a conversation or try to.
Someone's got to send him a link right now. Ryan Johnson.
I'm tweeting him. He doesn't have messages. He doesn't accept messages.
What?
No, he doesn't accept messages.
He's got to be
Of course
friends.
he doesn't. Can you imagine all the messages he would have gotten by now? Oh.
Inundated.
I wonder at what number of messages it dawned on him. Maybe I should turn these off.
I've had people fish me on messaging and catfish and all that kind of stuff. So I could see why somebody would turn them off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it makes total sense. But
I mean, if it's happening to me and I'm a nobody, I know it must happen to them.
yeah.
So
I guess a lot of them have to. You have to. They have to follow you back. Is that how it works?
Who was the actor that played the Djinn?
You want to get him on here?
Like, look, man, we've been talking about.
Shut up.
We've been talking about your dong for a good 25 minutes.
You want to come tell us about yourself?
Look.
See how accurate we were.
Final. I think before I met you, I think it might have been before I met you. I got involved in a Twitter thread. I was new to Twitter. I didn't understand how Twitter worked. Mm-hmm. And I got involved in a thread with a porn actress.
Oh,
right?
Wow. Okay.
Now she wasn't doing any kind of porn thing. She I don't know, it was something cool. I forget what it was. It was just something like, oh wow, this is neat. I'm gonna like this or whatever. And I got involved in a conversation. Well, partway through this conversation, one of her male friends, because she's a porn star, she's friends with porn stars.
Sure.
It was a guy. I guess he put an ad in there, or he was just responding in the way that I guess the culture of porn threads go. I don't know. I have no idea because I don't know porn thread Twitter culture. And he just posts his dong, boing, oing, 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 like right on my Twitter feed. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Yeah,
I've seen stuff like that as well.
And I just thought, but I didn't get offended. I laughed my ass off. And he was like, "Are you all right, dude?" Like the porn actor started talking to me. He was like, "Are you all right, dude?" or something. I said, "Dude," I said, "I'm good." I said, "It was just, I'm new to Twitter and I'm involved in this thread." And then all of a sudden, a dick pops out of nowhere. He started
when the
laughing.
sun goes down, weird shit goes on Twitter, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he said, "Sorry." This porn actor said, "Sorry, you had to see my dick, dude." I thought it was the funniest damn thing. A porn actor.
Is that like his advertisement? Is he trying to get work that way?
I have no idea, but it was a funny interaction. Like just completely innocent, did not understand what I got involved in. And then this porn actor has to say to me, "Sorry, you had to see my dick, dude." Like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me?
Whoopsie daisy.
So Ryan Johnson does accept messages on Facebook, and I just emailed the StreamYard link.
What?
There.
Oh my god,
dude! Wes is our investigative.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, so you send him the link? Be like, dude, we're just we're big fans. We're big fans.
I said, come geek out. I said, come geek out with us, Ryan Johnson.
Nice.
Yeah, come geek out.
Gosh, if he jumps
My God, if Ryan Johnson shows up.
Bear, you watch that backstage like.
Hey, Script Doctor says, hey.
What's up, Script Doctor?
Hey, Script Doctor.
He's probably in the chat just watching or something.
Script Doctor, you might not want to come in on this one. Even Orville Nation's like, man, do I even want to be here right now? It's talking about mythical meats. I don't even.
He walked into it, but he's sticking around.
He did.
Yeah.
My God.
Okay.
There was
So there'll be time for you can probably jump on with us at 9.
Oh, here's Orville. I think KK should head up Disney. We would finally get the full SJW lineup we deserve. Shows like I Dream of Holdo.
Wow.
That's good, PJ. I Dream of Holdo.
Oh my God! If I rubbed the lamp and Haldo popped out of it, oh, I would check for a dong. I think, actually, to be honest with you.
Cross-dressing Jin Holdo. That's what we need. That's what Disney needs to put out. Let's get a show about that.
Damn right.
All right. I just retweeted that we invited Ricky Berwick and Ryan Johnson to join the stream. So
we're gonna get here and we're talking about dicks. That's great. All right, we can just change the subject.
Oh, they're just like anybody else. They'll have fun with it.
All right, got the
Right.
out for the 4 horsemen.
Oh man.
Yeah. I'd ask him if he wears hats.
Ryan Johnson?
Yeah, and like what size?
Like what shape? Are
Yeah.
they round?
You know that's a loaded question, right?
Is it like a beanie?
Is it a beanie?
because it leads into roundhead.
Exactly. Circular shaped? You think he'd leave after that? You think he would even answer that, or would he just like dip out right then and there? He knows where we're going.
Depends on if he's had some liquor. If he's had some liquor, he'll have fun with it.
I don't know.
Turn the camera.
He's not okay. None of these guys are going to join us unless they've had some liquor. To be honest with you.
Absolutely.
Or something. Yeah.
Living that quarantine life. But you know what I mean? Everybody's going a little batshit right now, so there's a chance.
Yeah.
That's the sound of that
Play
shit,
that.
man.
That's the sound of a gin at night.
Oh God.
That's an interesting question, Parrot Head. I don't know. It's round for sure, probably.
But in all seriousness, though, if the gins from the lore, the actual, man, you don't want to mess with those things. You really don't, because basically you're going to be lunch. That's basically what you're going to be.
Well, they're evil spirits, right?
Well, it sounds more like dessert to me.
Oh God.
Probably.
Whoa.
Final wants Middle Eastern tonight. He
No.
said, "I'm tired of Asian." You know what? Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, I actually don't know much about the lore of jinns. They're evil spirits, desert spirits, and they're tricksters, right? Kind of like I would imagine, kind of like the concept of a leprechaun. The promise of gold, but their job is to protect that gold. They're devious creatures.
Sounds like. Well, the only thing I know about them is that they apparently have giant dongs.
Yes, yeah. That's all I know, is that they love gay sex, because American Gods taught me this.
Do you think YouTube will get mad if I show some boobs real quick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah.
You tried to hedro yourself? You need some hedro energy? Share it backstage. We can get through this, guys.
We'll do it. It'll work.
Yeah, so I don't know. I really know. I mean, like, I know a little bit about genies because, a little bit of interest in genies from I Dream of Genie and, some other mythical tales, but not really that much. I really don't know that much about that culture, or where that came from, even where it started in the Middle East. But they're in the Quran, as far as I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have I would talk with a Muslim brother. God, it must have been about 5 years ago, and I was just asking him to. We were bored. We had nothing else to do. Jail, and so I was just asking him about the mythos, and he went into all that. He went into like the water, something about water spirits and jinn, and these mythical creatures with apparently him as a Muslim man believed in, or Islamic man believed in. So yeah, but other than that, I don't know all that much. Then American God showed up and just threw a dong in my face. So that's that's really it.
So they kind of like Loki's character.
Oh, it was definitely uncut Parrot Head. It was burned into my memory. It looked like a baby's arm holding an apple. Sorry, go ahead.
So you see that much definition, huh?
Oh man.
Yeah, it was pretty scary. It's like that moment when you don't think that they're going to show it. Like the gay guy wearing the towel. And you think all right, they're just going to drop the towel and you're going to get a butt. It's like okay, But no, they dropped the towel and it was brushing his knees, and yeah, it was very mythical. It was.
Now I wonder if they used. Do you think it was a prosthetic like Mark Wahlberg in Boogie Nights?
I mean, I have no idea. I don't. When I think about dongs, I don't really think about dongs other than my own dong. So, I'm not sure if any prosthetic.
This is gonna make you happy.
Probably would have to use a prosthetic because there's temperature variations there. You want those takes to be consistent.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's like fluffers on set, wouldn't they? Wouldn't you have a fluffer?
How much dong are you allowed to see? Legally. How much dong can you put on camera?
Galactica.
I'm feeling very straight right now. Thank you, Bear. Thank you. Yes, and you know what? After a 6-pack, yes, I would absolutely. Oh my God, Grace Park, dude. Oh.
Yep.
And they are talented as actresses. Very.
Oh yeah, they're both. Oh yeah, I love Trisha. I love all.
Y50, right there.
Yeah. I like that show.
Yeah.
There's just something about a tight Asian that makes me want to share my jeans.
Yep.
Trisha's gorgeous. I'm not even into taller chicks. I'm a short guy. I like short chicks, and I'm not even into taller women. Not because I don't think they can be beautiful, but because I don't want to look up at the chick that I'm trying to make out with. You know what I mean? So that's just my preference. But as far as tall chicks go, Trisha Helfer. Yeah, I would get on a steppy stool. I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
What is she? 6'2", 6'3"?
Don't know, but I know I'd have to get on a steppy stool.
She's tall.
That's right.
6'2" or 6'3".
That's really tall for a woman. That's like Amazonian.
I'd stand on a squatty potty. I don't care. Yeah.
Any Ryan Johnson backstage yet?
I just got a message. Oh wait, no, that's spam.
I haven't heard no boops.
Go get.
Yeah, when someone comes in, it makes a boop noise.
Yeah, it goes beep, beep.
No,
Boop,
very
boop.
distinct noise.
Yeah, it does.
Hard to miss.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, on this end, I guess I can't see it. I guess you're the only one that would see it, Bear.
Trisha Helfer is hot, Parrot.
So, they're probably nervous about joining the show.
What
Honestly,
BJ
so
says.
we just need to keep
I'm
going.
afraid if I fall asleep now, I'm gonna have nightmares of Steven talking to me all night long about
whisper in your
dog.
fucking. That's right. Whisper in your ear.
Night
Here's the cure.
dong.
There we go.
Oh, night.
3 cures right there. Cures to good acting and stuff like that. Or rather, cures to bad acting. They can make the bad acting go away.
Katie Sackhoff. I like Katie Sackhoff. She's like the kind of chick that I would have met in my hometown. You know what I mean?
Final dong star. Thanks, Tyler.
Yeah. But yeah, I like Katie Sackhoff. I imagine that she's pretty down to earth. I don't know. That's just the impression I get from her. And I'd hit that. That's a fun I liked her Starbuck character in Battlestar Galactica. Because I like that kind of carefree, get drunk, play some cards, fuck. That attitude that she had.
I like that attitude too.
Yeah.
I had a friend that was a lot like her, only she liked girls, but she was fucking cool. I used to party with her all the time. She was a bit more butchy, but blonde, blue-eyed. Man, she was fucking awesome to party with. She didn't take no shit from nobody. A lot like Starbuck.
PJ just said, I asked Katie Sackhoff the other day if she watches the Orville. She said she loves Hugh Laurie. He is so funny.
Hugh Laurie.
Yeah, that's fucking A, man. On her live stream. PJ, you know all the cool people.
Yeah, I asked her the other day. Oh.
And then you come and hang out with us deviants. We love you. Grace Park. God damn, I'm sorry. You need to take that down because I'm about to catch a gin.
Catch a gin?
That's right. Oh my God.
Eric, you could put this up. Someone made this. Let's see which. All right, someone put this up. This is on the Tamora Morrison. This is a theory that I think now it seems to be. I'm seeing more people post this online that he might return as as Rex, not Boba Fett, or not just Boba Fett. Maybe he'll be Boba Fett and Rex.
Man, if they're smart, they're going to use him for multiple parts.
Yeah.
If they're smart, they'll give us fans what we want.
Yeah, watch us get some stormtroopers that are remnants of that era that are still alive. You know what I mean? We're gonna get. If they use him, they're gonna use him. If they're smart, you're right. You know what? Bear's right. If you're smart, because we are talking about Disney Lucasfilm.
But we are. This is Favreau and Filoni. We've got the most hope with them.
Yes. I'm more looking forward to the fresh shit than the moldy SJW shit. That is true.
Right.
Yeah. I would like some nice fertilizer, but and that's pretty much what the Mandalorian is. Fresh fertilizer. There's the whole Star Wars universe is broken for me with the Disney trilogy, but I would be again. I'll watch the Mandalorian season 2. I was entertained by season 1, and I liked the actors, to be honest. Yeah. And that means a lot to me. When I feel some kind of a expectation that is achieved with actors or newer actors, like what's her name, Gina
Carano,
yeah, Cara Dune.
Yeah, new actors, like she did a bang up fucking job. Like I'll even excuse a little bit of Mary Sue when she was punching his his armor and not getting hurt. Okay, yeah. I'll let that go because overall I enjoyed her character.
Right. Yeah.
Trying to be positive.
Yeah, you gotta.
I gotta agree with you, Tyler.
Favaroni.
If they're smart, they should have Ghost Bear in season 2. Yeah.
They would have Ghost Bear in season 2. They should. He'd be like the Emperor's Visage. Where was the bad guys talking to the Emperor? Because he's still alive now, right? He's fucked off.
Yeah, he's alive.
Made clones of himself and grew a field of Snokes, and even though he's growing clones of himself, he can't do it right apparently because he has a retarded clone son who has Rey, and his final clone is fingerless, and God, Star Wars is terrible.
His son, so to speak, is a clone that was supposed to be a clone of him, but it looks nothing like him, right? It looks nothing like him.
Has no force power. It's a retard.
Yeah, but it doesn't even look like him.
Right. But the failed clone, the retard clone, is Rey's father.
Gave you Rey, which is the most powerful,
the most powerful Jedi ever.
Yeah, the bestest ever.
Bestest ever.
Yeah.
Disney Star Wars.
Well, they better if they're gonna show us Boba Fett, they better do good. Because I remember the tail end where that bounty hunter walks up and the spurs are jingling around and on, and I'm just like, immediately I was like a dog with a bone. I was like, what the hell? Where do I recognize that from? And And so I went to Empire Strikes Back, and I was going through scenes real quick, and then I had a sneaking feeling it was Boba Fett, and so I went to the Boba Fett scenes, and sure enough, clink, clink, clink for every step he made. Yeah.
I have to ask, as a continuation on Orville Nation's question, I think what he was trying to say is FinalDeathStar shipping Favreau and Filoni with Favreau?
Am I shipping them?
Are you shipping these men?
Are they shipping them?
Yeah, who is the one who came up? I don't think I came up with the term Favroni, although I might have. I don't
know. I heard you just say it. I never heard it before.
Yeah, I said that a while ago too when they first started working together. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not shipping them unless there's a gin involved, and then maybe all things are possible.
Then it's a Lucky Pierre. Right.
Yeah,
right.
A Lucky Pierre.
Yeah, yeah. If there was another gin behind the gin in the gin scene, then the middle gin would have been Lucky Pierre.
Who's the Phantom Gin? The gin behind the gin.
That's right. God, that scene really scarred me. Yeah, so this picture looks great.
Yeah, I mean, it's I buy it. He's about the right age. I think they probably aged him a little bit here. Man, they gotta shave his head totally, but yeah, I buy it.
Would you buy it for $1?
I would buy it for 50 cents. $1 is too much to ask for anything Disney right now. Give me a 50% discount, I'll buy it.
Yeah, I'll buy that for $0.25.
Yeah, I don't know, $1. I think Disney stock is not even worth $1 at this point.
I don't know, but the investors, the shareholders, aren't going to be getting their dividends.
I know.
Yeah, this quarter.
Was Lorraine upset about that?
She's
a shareholder, right?
Yeah, you know what? She didn't say yay or nay about if she's upset or anything, and she just informed us that was going to be it.
She probably saw it coming. She probably knew the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting much in the way of dividends this time around.
So let's wrap this one up, and we have another one to start at 9, and refill real quick and come back. What do you guys think, eh?
All right.
I'm up for it. I haven't marathoned like this in a while.
We'll be talking about some UFOs and
cool
stuff like that, because there's been some unusual recent UFO sightings lately.
Really?
Going around. Yeah. One of the other things that I've been checking out in my time that I haven't been making any content, just relaxing, recharging. I recharge with UFOs and I recharge with Deep Space Nine.
They go hand in hand.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, I need to go back to DS9.
So we all, I believe, pretty sure all of us will see you at 9.
All right, hail the jet.
The Four Horsemen and the late edition.
Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out.
Yeah.
Listen to dongs all night long.
Favroni.
Do you want me to send Ryan Johnson and Ricky Berwick the link to?
Yeah, you should update them.
Yeah, we've moved.
Right, we're no longer talking about dogs. We're talking about space aliens. Come and join us.
Come and join us.
You never know.
Now, keep in mind now for this next stream, I'm supposed to have a special guest, and so we'll see. I'm not holding out any hope, but who knows? Maybe.
Okay, cool.
Maybe that will be really cool. But yeah.
All right.
Could we get Rosetta Allen to come and be the special guest so she can talk shit?
Has she been abducted?
She can rub it in.
At the final, yeah.
She can rub it her.
She's been abducted, right?
Victory. She has been silent. I didn't see her post. Maybe she posted that.
Yeah, she posted something.
Oh,
she said thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, retweeted it.
A graceful reaction, huh? That's too bad. Nothing I can say that. Nothing I can do with that.
Tyler says
Oh man!
Star. Lock the doors and hope they don't have blasters.
Ricky Berwick will no longer let me send messages to him.
You got blocked.
Oh.
He blocked you?
Yeah. Here, I'll show you what it says. I'll show it to you. I'll share the screen.
Oh my God! We still have hope with Ryan Johnson.
Man.
I want to see if.
No longer let you send.
Yeah, we're talking about.
You can no longer send messages to this person.
He probably opened up the stream just to hear like, who are these guys? What are they talking about? And then as soon as he heard, he's like, block.
No, I'm not blocked. He just won't let me send messages.
We're live.
He said, "Come on and join me, Ricky. We're talking about dicks." You know, he came on YouTube and was like, "Oh my God, what the fuck are they talking about?"
Well, he definitely saw it then.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He looked at it right away.
Yeah, he definitely looked at it.
Maybe he likes gins. I don't know. Maybe he was offended.
He's a gin enthusiast.
Yeah.
He was like, "You ginophobes, I'm not going to agree with you."
I thought we were talking about like Hendrix or some other kind of gin,
Right.
and then
Something cool. Right?
Listen a little further. I was like, wait a second.
Nah, we're not talking about anything cool.
This
It's like Tanqueray. Oh no, wrong gin.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Wrong kind of gin. Oh man. All right, well, Barry, you want to close us out there?
Yeah, go ahead and plug your channel, and I'll get a little leader out after that. Take us on out. I'm setting something up real quick. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right, well, so I'm fine with FinalDeathStar, and I am not a gin enthusiast, as some might have you believe, and nor am I shipping Filoni or Favreau for anything other than presidents of Lucasfilm. You can find me at FinalDeathStar and also FinalDeathStar1 on the Twitter. And thank you for the chat. Thank you, Bear and fellas, for having me on the show.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
For sure.
Go ahead, Wes.
All right. I am Wes Moody, the Wes Moody Webcast. You can find me on youtube.com/Wes Moody Webcast, all one word, or twitch.com/Wes Moody Webcast, all one word. And on Twitter at Wes Moody 10. I don't know why I picked that one. That was dumb. I talk about conspiracy theories, pop culture, current events, occasional. Oh, wait. I did it out of order. Too much vodka. Anyway, Wes Moody Webcast. Yeah. Thank you. See you in 30.
See you in 30.
I'm author Stephen Walton. Please unsubscribe to Sporking News Podcast and subscribe to me. Don't let that jerk get to 1,000 before me. Thank you. Scott suffers from small penis. You can find me on Twitter at Lodonis, Lodonis, where I don't talk about dongs, but occasionally I get porn stars to tell me that they're sorry I saw theirs. Yeah, check me out on my channel, author Stephen Walton. We do a lot of live streams over there, TR4, Fourth Wave. Going to be doing some more Creators Corners things with some Comicsgate and Fandom Menace people that are working on some projects. And support your independent creators. Wash your hands, wash your hands. Be good to each other. Peace.
And Gary said it best. We do not kneel.
We do not kneel.
Hail.
Hail.
Dong.
Dong.
Sticking for first snipper. Remember, when you go woke, you go broke. Go.
Please subscribe to Bear, Nerd Fun. Smash the like button. Goodbye.
Goodbye.